You don't have me win the tournament. You kick me out early so you get my smooth, dulcet tones on the stream. All right, Zelda versus Ike. This is an interesting match. All right. Love for AceAttorney in the chat. This is a very interesting matchup. One of a roommate of mine played a little bit of Zelda. She could be super tricky to deal with. And as we saw earlier, Ike can put in some work, man. What did you miss? We just saw Ram put Lemon Tea into losers. And now we're watching AceAttorney versus Mega. Game 1. A very careful game so far. Ooh. Parry into grab, but misses that down air confirm. Exactly. That's how it happened. I didn't just get bodied. A cautious game here. Peach. Wow. Blondes and pink dresses, bro. Blondes and pink dresses. I was set up. That's a shame. Oh, good shield. Check in mate, bro. Check in mate. Good kill out of Zelda. AceAttorney Zelda. Oh, both on 2 stocks. I was looking at the chat. Didn't even see Zelda lose her first stock. AceAttorney establishing a little bit of space, getting his pace going in this matchup. Zelda's got some good buttons, but you want that magic trickery doing the bulk of your work for you. Right now doing an excellent job of outspacing Ike, keeping him afraid of the options she has, and avoiding what he can do. Dude, those multi-hit smashes, no matter how many times you get hit by them, half the time you're always going to drop those last couple of hits and get bodied. But good blocks. Good mobility on the ledge out of Mega, not getting caught by any of those magic shenanigans, and able to pick up the kill with a solidly placed up air. But at kind of high percent, especially for Ike's a heavy character, but his recovery is kind of easily readable and not the best in the game, especially if you've got your eyes open. But, you know, playing your eyes closed, winning the tournament, that's a power move. That's all I'm going to say. Ooh. Nice move with that up B. Reestablishing the Zelda zone. Gets him with the dash. Oh! I got my buddy Don Tony joining me on commentary. Let's go. How you doing, Don Tony?
Good morning, gamers.
This is Gamers Morning.
This is Gamers Morning, in fact.
9, 10 o'clock at night is what Gamers Morning is.
All right, J-Cavs, what are we looking at?
We're looking at AceAttorney Zelda going up against Mega's Ike. It's been a pretty interestingly paced match so far, a lot of switching of the momentum. But right now, AceAttorney's doing a good job of letting the... well, spoke too soon. Letting the armor and Zelda's magics keep Mega out. Do you know anything about this matchup?
I think keeping good pressure with a fireball. Hi, audio.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
Yeah. It's all right, we're figuring it out.
And you just missed Ram send. Who did Ram just send? Well, Ram just sent. Oh, PK. Into losers.
Yeah, and you also got to love about Zelda how they buffed her recently in the latest patch, and also her up air gives her an option. Ike's not going to take too many of those.
Yeah, dude, Nintunist, that Phantom Armor, definitely a big threat. You always got to watch out.
There you go. There you go.
And that teleport. That hoe lives and dies by Tyrone.
Facts. No cap, only facts.
The chat's got some opinions about Zelda right now.
Bro, chat is blessed.
Yeah,
Unless
chat-
it's cursed, then it's cursed.
Nice, some support for Zelda. A little bit of support for Zelda in the chat. Loving at least AceAttorney, not Zelda.
Yeah, bro, yo, I feel that
But
Zelda hate.
we saw Ram keep his head on straight earlier, so let's see if he can keep it up.
Yeah, I mean, like, you see the way Zelda is deciding how neutral is being played right now. You know, she's going to drop back. She's going to send out her Phantom. She's going to try to space with her side Bs.
Oh,
there you go. Nair up
Nintunis
there.
says Mario is hype, bro. What do you think about that?
I disagree, fundamentally.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice
using
use of the up
platforms.
smash. Mega's done a good job of when he gets in there, really keeping that pressure on Zelda.
Oh, dash attack catching. See, that's what you have to do as Ike. You have to have a certain level of fearlessness to just get in there and just be like a meteor striking in. Like all the nairs in neutral, like that's just building up for those moments like that where you can fully commit to the aggression.
And Ike is a heavy boy.
Yeah.
The time you're on stage, you got to make the best out of.
Yeah, and I mean, he covers space, man.
He does.
You know, he's not the worst pick in the world against Zelda. And there you go. There we saw it again, how he closed out the first stock, coming back. Back air, very quick option.
Good space
do
back
it.
air.
Oh, almost gets it.
Ace has been good with timing his teleport to not get caught by the neutral B off of Ike. I like that patience, not going in too much on Ike, knowing that he's got the good space with his aerials. Keep saying air normals like it's other fighting games. I've been saying corner trapped. Oh,
Mario main in the chat saying Mario carries. Let's go.
Mario is just K on training wheels.
There you go. That
Nice
dash
dash
attack.
attack.
It's just the call out and the response for setting up that Phantom, the defensive Phantom.
Ram has been spacing those swords so perfectly this whole match. But also, game one, we saw a lot of good spacing from AceAttorney as well to make sure he was just getting his chin shaved by the sword.
What you just saw there, that's how the game's going to be won by Zelda. I mean, it's going to be just parrying Ike's aerials. Like, Ike's aerials are slow enough.
That was an interesting choice to go for that in the air. Left her very vulnerable.
Oh, let's
He's
go
been
picking him up.
so on with those.
There you go. Mega playing a patient game, keeping his space with the forward airs.
Right now, all Mega's got to do is be patient, right? He's got a stock lead.
Yes.
He's got the big normals. If he just doesn't get caught by the Phantom Armor and explosions.
Yeah, Zelda's just going to wait until he arrives, you know?
That's the smart thing to do, though. And use Phantom Armor to cover her approach. Go in, even if you make a couple mistakes, Zelda going in, if you space that Phantom Armor right, it's going to go worse for your opponent.
Just limiting options, you know? Ike, at the end of the day, just has a sword. Oh, and he sets himself up, puts himself in a very poor position where the knight is going to take it.
That was beautiful from AceAttorney.
AceAttorney trying to get these borderline mid-percent combos going. Starts to get cooking with the reading rainbow up air.
The reading rainbow. Oh,
almost.
I would have been so tight trying to dodge that. Not tight in the good way, like clenching my buttocks. He's not getting antsy. He sees the fire. He gets out of the way of the fire. He knows how far that Phantom Armor is going to go.
And he's got the dash attack to respond.
Yeah. I think AceAttorney's really thinking about that dash attack right now. He's keeping space that if Mega chooses to go for that dash attack, it's going to be a risky move for him. Oh.
And the reading rainbow takes it.
Don't know why he did that. Do not know why he did that. All right, some adjustments from Mega in that game. The first match was pretty close, but he was really able to grab that momentum from him.
Ooh, Mega, I see repping Recognized Gaming, which is a local very close to here every Friday. That's the plug for Recognized.
Very nice. What a good community representative you are, Don Tony.
Of course, you know, it's all about growing the community, you know, building a big old family.
Absolutely. There's been heated debate in the chat the whole time this has been going on.
Well, fortunately, I can't read, so I'll have...
Yo, the dyslexia matchup on streaming is not good.
It's not in reading's favor.
It's a 10-0 matchup. Oh, and whichever.
All right, we're at Town and City. We are at a very spacious stage. But also, I mean, you want to look at the smaller sides that this stage offers. Might be beneficial if Mega's looking to close out his stocks with his dash attacks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here at these percents, look out for potential combo starters by Mega. Something that, like a down throw or a down tilt to set him up into a forward air or an up air.
With these platforms, too, it can get a little harder for Zelda to safely set up some of those layers that she wants to.
For sure, we might see Ike capitalize on some of these options too. When he decides to be hyper-aggressive and Zelda is trying to set up some Phantom Armors off stage, Ike can really close in with these platforms. Here's a potential opportunity for that right now. But both players respecting neutral.
Yeah, there's been a lot of very careful neutral in this game. It's footsies, son, footsies.
You have to with Ike, man. Like, he's got the range, but damn, you don't want to miss with him. No, you don't miss.
No.
Until he misses. Yeah, I mean, ideally the situation would be flipped and Zelda. Oh, no matter.
Oh,
no matter,
dude.
good friends. That back air comes
In
out.
that kind of situation, you got to fake that dash attack, right? You got to bait out their response because that's how you get reverse reading rainbowed.
Reverse reading rainbow. Okay, Nair almost got something going, but Zelda's got that neutral B, man. That is just such a nice get-off-me option.
It's a nice get-off-me option, and it has something that I think is the most fun in a fighting game option. There's an inherent mind game in it, right? The Zelda can cancel that and release it early.
Yes.
And that's not just good for keeping her safe. That's good for an opponent thinking, oh, I can go in and whack you,
Yes.
and then immediately get caught like we just saw.
Yeah, this Zelda's controlling the board, man. Okay, the trade there. All right, Ike with an opportunity to close in. Plays it safe, gets the Phantom Footstool. Or the footstool.
Ooh, nice bear.
Oh, that up air. Not going to close it out. Opting to go for ledge instead of on stage, not meeting the Phantom Armor.
Ace setting up his layers. Ace is getting so risky. Every time he like kind of has his layers set up, he inches in.
Yeah.
And I get that you do need to kill at some point, but
Yeah. The reading rainbow,
that's
man.
that's what happens though, bro. That's what happens. I will say, spoke to AceAttorney, commentated with him. Very nice guy.
Oh, yeah, he was the guy who was on here in the green sweater fellow.
Yeah.
There you go. Down throw, up air. Throwing out some up tilts.
That extremely weird animation for the up tilt from Ike. I go my sword up. There you go. Release that armor early. Catch somebody trying to get cute.
Oh, getting volatile at the edge here. There you go. See, Mega's very in control. Using fast options when he's retreating, like having his back to him, throwing out the back airs, being able to get out of there and get back to neutral.
Oh, nice challenge of the armor, but it did leave him open, probably for a bigger hit than Ace dealt him. Good parry. Not that it got him much, but
You got to work on your funnies.
yeah.
Any opportunity, you got to keep yourself
Every once in a while,
sharp.
you know, you never know when you're gonna have your Evo moment.
Yeah. There you go. Dash attack breaking through armor.
Oh, this is dangerous.
He gets it. He gets it.
Good games to all involved. Nice work by Mega. Knocking AceAttorney out of loser's bracket.
Very good games, lads.
This is a question you could probably speak to. We were both at Let's Make Big Moves. Do you think Ace is going to get ranked because of how he did at Let's Make Big Moves?
No comment.
No comment.
No comment.